I'm destined for fame. Every lesson sticks in my brain. Blessings, they come and go through adolescence. The pain was a lot to cope with. The dope destroyed and conquer. Hope for mama faded when it raided the veins. I've been doing soul searching, just examining self. Go bananas cause the herb don't manage to help. The only conclusion I drawn, doing some harm was serving someone else's mom with a back for my bond. While I was getting richer as a daughter, a son, somewhere on bent knee. Family, what it do? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the squad, S&T. I love y'all the long way. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Listen, I'm going to try to get through this video and try to say this as cautious as I can without getting strike from YouTube. But I want us to have this discussion, all right? I seen a video yesterday, or not even really a video, but I seen a story yesterday that was so disturbing that I wanted to bring it here and let's talk about it. So without further ado, we about to slide into the vid. Let's go. Now, before we get into this vid, I'm going to need you to take the moment right now to smash that subscribe button. I need you to smash it. We on the road to 100K, and I need you to smash it right now so we can get there. You dig me? Now, look, this is the situation, and I'm going to try to keep this as PG as possible so YouTube won't strike me, okay? I like to talk about things like this because these type of situations affect us, but YouTube have such a big censorship. You can only say so much. You understand what I'm saying? But this situation was just so disturbing to me that I wanted to talk to you guys about it and have a conversation. Now, we had a man and a woman who boarded a train in Philadelphia, okay? Now, the man, you know what I'm saying, pretty much started to grope this lady. Now, we have this incident on tape because there was a lot of witnesses around this time that looked at this whole act, okay? Now, as disturbing as that may seem, you know what I mean? A man should not be able to grope a woman in broad daylight, and you have people that's standing around witnessing this, and no one just seems to intervene. Now, I know what a lot of people is going to say. You know what I'm saying? It's not people's business. Some people die, you know what I'm saying, butting into people's business. But my nigga, where do humanity kicks in? Because I am a woman, but I'll be damned if I'm on a train and I see a man assaulting a woman and I'm just going to sit there and film, okay? Because the same phone that was used to film the act could have also called the police and alerted someone who might not feel as bad for intervening. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, the guy broke this woman, and it did not stop there, okay? He continued to pull the lady's clothing down, and he assaulted her on the train in front of these same witnesses. Now, the part that's very disturbing to me is that they got this whole act, the whole assault on tape. Now, from the moment that the cops was alerted, okay, they went 27 stops before the cops was able to board the train. Now, within them 27 stops, this man was still assaulting this woman, okay, while people just stood around and filmed, all right? It's mind-boggling to me that when the police actually boarded the train, they actually had to rip this man off of this woman. Now, this is disturbing to me on so many different levels because I just really do not understand when minding your business goes entirely wrong, okay? Now, I can understand us sometimes being in circumstances that will bring harm, you know what I'm saying, to our families. But a situation like this, I feel as if you had more than 3 witnesses, okay, those 3 people, even if they were all women, okay, would have been enough to be able to help this woman at that time. This man was in a very, very vulnerable state, and I feel like when a man is in a state like that, it's probably one of his weakest moments, and this would be a time for anyone to strike. But I just couldn't imagine what was going through that lady's head. You know what I'm saying? To know that you're on a public train, okay? And you're looking at these people filming you be assaulted, and they do nothing. You know what I'm saying? The lady was in so much distress that she actually passed out in the act. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get it. So that's what we're going to talk about. This was so wrong to me on so many different levels, to where the actual head of the police department, he's looking to, you know what I mean, file charges on the witnesses. Now, that's what we're going to talk about. Now, do you think that charges should have been brought up on the witnesses that stood around and watched this young lady get assaulted? And that's what we're going to talk about. I really want to know your honest opinion, because from some people that I've talked to, from some of the comments that I read, there was pretty much a split, which is kind of crazy to me, to where people were saying that they felt they could relate to the people who just filmed and not intervened. They felt as if, you know what I'm saying, the video would have helped the woman a lot more than someone intervening. I don't get that. Okay? I really, really do not get that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a little bit more background of this story, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. Let's take a look. So the article reads, the man fisted Nagoy, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, 35, harassed the woman, groped her, and eventually assaulted her as fellow passengers watched the assault through more than 24 train stops. 24, authorities said. Police believe no one called authorities, though they are investigating whether any of the witnesses may have recorded the incident. And it has been revealed that some of the witnesses did, in fact, record the incident, but yet no one picked up the phone to call the police, which is very disturbing. It says transit officers, you know what I'm saying, for the SPTA authority, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, stopped Nagoy at the train stop, finding him in the middle of the assault. SEPTA Police Chief Thomas J. Nastel said at the press conference on Monday, when the doors opened, an officer entered and saw what he believed was a criminal act occurring. This man was still assaulting this woman, you know what I'm saying, when the police finally arrived on the train. He ripped the man off of her and pulled him out into the platform. This, you guys, is when just standing around goes wrong. You know, it's almost becoming very scary to live in this world. I'm at a place where I desperately want to have children, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm very afraid to do that, because kids can't be kids anymore. It's so many things that is just disturbing in this world. You know what I mean? You can't shelter your kids, but then you can't let your kids out here in this madness. You got cartoons changing. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many things that is just, that this world is just really just, it's just sickening to me. That's the best way that I can describe it. And it's scary, especially when you get to these places in life to where you're no longer safe. There was actually a young lady who was on the way home, you know what I'm saying, from work or whatever, or wherever she was coming home from. She was actually going in her building. Every time I look at this clip, I really, really get chills. It just does something to me, because like if her key had like a problem or something, 1 second could have meant so much. So I'm happy that she was able to get there safe. We also had a woman to go in a Macy's bathroom, okay, with her husband, right in the mall with her. All right, you thought that you could just be able to say, all right, babe, I'm gonna stay right here while you go in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? While she was in the bathroom, she was assaulted. Okay, I'm bringing this up because, you know, we live in this world where as women, you know what I mean, we have to stay so vigilant. We can't do normal routine things anymore. You know what I'm saying? Just going to the grocery store, running up to Family Dollar, going to get our car washed. It's just certain things that we cannot do anymore without having some type of self-awareness. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't get this way. Now, what's really disturbing to me is that it has to become the responsibility of us all. And when I say it's all, I mean that we can no longer just stand around and record anymore when we see another human being in distress, men and women. You understand what I'm saying? Kings, I don't understand how you could have been on a train watching a man assault another woman. Watching a man assault a woman, and you do absolutely nothing. I mean, men, like every woman, you know what I'm saying, at some form should paint a picture or should mirror your mother, your sister, your nieces, you know what I mean? And that's how people should operate. That woman could have been related to any one of us. And for people to just not do anything but record, as human beings, we let her down. I'm just so sick of people getting involved when there's a hashtag. Why do we have to wait until the hashtag to help each other? This was a situation that could have been prevented in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if 3 people started to argue at this man and berate this man, I just seriously doubt that he would have continued to do what he did to this woman. And it just says that it's sad. You know what I mean? It's very, very sad, the world that we live in. So that's what we're going to talk about. Drop it down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, this day and age, do you feel safe anymore? I can remember getting up in the morning and leaving the house and not having one negative thought about something that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Now we have these thoughts before we leave the house. It's like, do I have this? Is my doors locked? Should I go here? Should I second guess myself? Like, we have these questions that transpire now. And I want to know, are you a person like me? I feel like everybody's a perp. I can't enjoy life anymore. I cannot even go out and have a function. You know what I'm saying? Or go out to a function and not think about something that can happen. You know what I mean? And that is my mind frame these days, because when I look at things like this, people being hurt in their own homes, on the way to their homes, in public places, it says to me, where are we really safe at? You know what I mean? And I want to talk about it. Drop it down. Have you ever been in a situation to where you felt as if somebody could have intervened but didn't? I don't care what type of situation it could be. It could have been a car accident that you might have got into, and the person who you crashed into might have been a little bit, you know what I'm saying, over the top, to where it might have had you a little scared, and there was people standing around and they did absolutely nothing. I want to know if you've ever been in a situation to where another human being completely let you down. Okay, let's talk about it in these comments. Meet me in these comments. I want to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, please be safe out here. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And I really feel as if we all have to become very vigilant, not only to ourselves, but our surroundings, the people that we love, the people who we might not even know. We can help someone, you guys. You know what I'm saying? You can help another human being, and you'll be surprised. You don't have to even involve yourself sometime. But don't record when you could be calling the police. That's just all I'm saying. S&T, I love y'all. I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. Before you head off this video, please make sure you smash that like button. Smash it right now. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that as well. If you have not subscribed to our personal vlog channel, please go over there right now and subscribe to Bella and Toot. We have a lot of content over there that's real fun, real light. You know what I'm saying? I think you'll like it. You know what I'm saying? S&T, until next video, I'm gonna catch y'all, dog. Peace.